What's good, guys? It's your boy Loretta, and I figured today we would do a bit of a breakdown video on Mella's latest release, Show Off. It's a project that I produced in Ableton. I've had the help of Mella on it. She laid the chords. Kane was in on the mix and the master. So let's get into it. Now, the very first thing that you're gonna need when you're working with an artist the likes of Mella is a computer that can handle the workflow. So if you look at this project, there is a total of 74 channels. And that is a mix between audio, MIDI, and return channels. There's probably maybe two there that I haven't used, or I did use, but I've got rid of them type thing. And then yeah, this project essentially comprises of more vocal channels than it does channels required for the beat. And that's because Mella is someone that likes to layer a lot of harmonies, different layers, different tones, different, pitches and all the rest of it. So that is the critical thing for working with Mella, is making sure that the computer can handle what's needed to be able to bring the project to life. So this project kind of started, I was chilling out there one afternoon. Mella was in here and she was just jumping on the keys and playing with some harmonies. And Mella recorded these chord progressions just here, or this chord progression. And then from there, she started playing around with harmony layers. And I'd already been recording, like I was recording the vocals while she was doing it type thing, So she'd come in with these. So once we got the chords down and, we had the idea down, the basic idea, I started adding, drums and stuff. So I started with this drum loop from Count Cole. Then I started to add another clap on top. A shaker. And then another drum loop over the top, clap loop. And then from there, I started layering the chords. So like what I mean by that is I just added more sounds, like kept the same chord progression, but just added a couple of different sounds and panned some of them as well. From there, I tried to find a bass line. And then while I was building the beat, Mella was already writing. She was already playing with recordings in her head, and by the time we sort of got the beat structure down, the beat kind of looks, I don't know if you can see it probably because of the zoom in thing, but yeah, that's the beat there pretty much. So once we kind of got the beat idea down, and there was, we looped the vocal harmonies a bit more, I started to work on an intro. So I love respaces. I don't know what it is, but they resonate with me. Resonate? But yeah, the intro sort of started out with the bass line. I don't know if you can see it, sorry. And then the harmonies come in. And then the main vocals. So yeah, that's kind of the project, man. I added a couple other bits and pieces. There's open hats in there. And then yeah, the idea with Mella's stuff is like there's no limits in terms of production. So what I mean by that is we're trying to infuse genres, and we just have fun with it. Like when we're creating, Mella and I, that is when we're having our most fun. The difficult task for us is to get on the same page with making sure that we both like the release. So there's times where I love where a project is and she might not like it, and there's times where she loves where a project is and I might not like it. So we were fortunate where this one kind of just come together real quick. the idea was to try and, you know, bring it like a gospel house sort of vibe to life. And then, you know, once we sort of got towards the middle of the project, we switched it up a bit and added a bit of D&B elements to it, some tension and release. So these are like just white noise risers. So I'll play them so you know what I mean with in terms of like tension and release. And it's nothing too crazy. It's just, you know, it's just a little bit of white noise in the background to aid with like I said, the tension and release of the breakdown in the track. So that's like a little bit of a crash, and then it'll slowly sort of start coming back up in towards like this white noise riser, and then it'll go back in towards the crash again. And then, yeah, that's sort of like the breakdown element. So that was like, you know, we... And then it comes into this bit. But that's after the D&B bit. But yeah, the idea is to like just have a bit of a different breakdown, switch up, you know, throw a bit of a different genre in there. But yeah, that's out now. You should go and stream it. Go and have a sus, listen to it. We got new music coming soonish, and yeah, I appreciate the love and support. This is the first time I put one of these little reel things together, so I'm sure I'll get better at it if I decide to stick to doing these sort of videos. But I appreciate the guys that have checked out the release, and yeah, big love. See ya.